Welcome to Card of Destiny. I'm Pandora. If this video found you, it means it's meant for you to hear. This is a message for you. Today, we'll explore your relationship, how you and your partner see and feel about each other, the current dynamics, and what the future may hold. If you enjoy my readings, please subscribe and share. Your support means the world to me. Let's begin your reading. You, the person who is watching. 5 of Swords, upright. You're holding on to pain, and not just the sting of a recent moment, but a buildup of emotional wounds that never fully got to heal. The 5 of Swords in the Thoth deck is titled Defeat, and while that may sound heavy, what it really points to is the emotional cost of staying in a situation where you don't feel truly seen, respected, or heard. You may be feeling like you're constantly at a disadvantage in this relationship, like no matter what you do, it's never quite enough. And yet, you keep showing up. That says so much about your strength. But deep inside, there's likely a growing voice that asks, why am I still fighting a battle where my heart is the casualty? This card often speaks to inner conflict. You may be torn between holding on and letting go, between standing up for yourself and trying to keep the peace. You might have sacrificed parts of your voice, your truth, or your needs to try to maintain harmony, but that sacrifice is starting to weigh on your soul. You may also feel emotionally drained, like you're tired of fighting for a connection that doesn't feel as reciprocal as it once did. Or maybe you've just been holding on to something that hasn't been giving back. But here's the deeper truth. You are worthy of love that doesn't hurt you to hold on to. Your partner. 8 of Wands, upright. Your partner's energy is very different, fast, intense, and change-driven. The 8 of Wands is titled Swiftness, and it suggests that they are either going through rapid internal shifts or making sudden moves in their external world. This card can point to communication bursts, messages, confessions, or energetic exchanges that come in like lightning. So it's possible that your partner recently said something that changed the emotional temperature between you. Or maybe they're trying to express something now, but it's coming in so fast that you barely have time to catch your breath before the next shift hits. They may also be acting quickly, maybe even impulsively. And in that speed, there's not always room for reflection or emotional depth. It's like they're moving fast, but you're not sure if it's toward you or away. This card can also point to someone who's suddenly more open, or someone who thinks they're being clear, but in truth they're overwhelming you with energy that lacks grounding. There's something they want. They might be chasing passion, clarity, a fresh start, or freedom. But they haven't slowed down to ask what's happening to the connection in the process. They may not mean harm, but they're moving fast while you're carrying the emotional weight, and that imbalance is becoming hard to ignore. Current situation. The Empress, reversed. There is a deep sense of emotional disconnect in the relationship right now. The Empress reversed speaks of love that isn't flowing the way it used to. What was once nurturing may now feel stifled or even rejected. There may be a breakdown in the roles of giver and receiver. Perhaps one of you has been doing all the emotional caretaking while the other withdraws. Or maybe you feel like no matter how much you offer, your affection, your understanding, your softness, it's not being met with the same open arms. This card also points to creative or spiritual blockages. The connection might feel stagnant. You may both be unsure how to grow it, nourish it, or bring it back to life. The sacred feminine energy, empathy, tenderness, unconditional presence, has been disrupted. This doesn't mean love is gone. It means it's not being expressed. And where love is not expressed, it starts to wither. The reversed Empress also speaks to self-worth. Are you or your partner struggling to feel valuable in this connection? Is there a loss of emotional safety that makes it hard to be vulnerable? Right now, this relationship needs deep nourishment, not from performance or perfection, but from truth, softness, and care. But neither of you may feel fully safe enough to offer it. Possible outcome. 9 of Cups, reversed. If this energy continues, there may be a growing disillusionment around what happiness looks like within this connection. The 9 of Cups reversed speaks of emotional desires that are not being fulfilled in the way you had hoped. There may be a sense of disappointment, like the emotional reward of being in this relationship just doesn't feel satisfying anymore. You may have once believed this person was your emotional anchor. Maybe they were. But now that contentment is shifting, or even fading. The reverse Nine of Cups suggests unmet wishes, and sometimes the realization that what we thought we wanted is not actually bringing us joy. It's not necessarily a breakup card, but it is a wake-up card. It asks, is this truly making me happy, or am I holding on to the idea of happiness while the reality no longer matches? This outcome points to emotional reevaluation. You might step back and assess, what does emotional fulfillment mean to me now? Is this connection supporting that or draining it? There's also a message here about emotional independence. You might begin to realize that your joy cannot be tied to someone else's actions, words, or presence. And from that realization, something powerful is born: clarity, self-trust, peace. But only if you let yourself be honest about what your heart is really asking for. Conclusion. This is a tender and transformative spread, one that speaks of mismatched speeds, unmet emotional needs, and the quiet ache of feeling unseen. You, the person watching, are carrying pain you didn't ask for. Five of Swords upright. You've tried. You've held space. You've done the emotional labor, but it's been heavy. And now something within you is saying, I can't keep doing this if it's costing me my peace. Your partner, meanwhile, is operating at a very different frequency. Eight of Wands upright. Fast-moving, possibly reactive. Maybe trying, but in ways that aren't grounded in emotional safety. They might believe they're showing up, but their energy is coming through more as motion than connection. At the heart of it is a love that's become blocked, the Empress reversed, a sense of disconnection, of emotional depletion. The relationship needs nurturing, but right now, neither of you seems to have the emotional nourishment to give. And if things stay as they are, you may find yourself questioning whether this connection is still your wish. Nine of Cups reversed. Whether the happiness you imagined is still possible here. Whether staying is actually still aligned with your joy. But here's the most important message. You are not defeated. You are awakening. To your worth. To your truth. To your needs. And from that place of clarity, you will make the choice that honors your highest self, because you are not here to beg for love. You are here to receive it fully, freely, and without fear. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this message brought you the clarity you needed. If you enjoyed it, please support my channel. Good luck on your journey.